is a work of economic performance art, masquerading as a game show where celebrities compete to title Kostabi paintings for cash awards. Tonight we have three brilliant minds at the yellow podium, beginning with a painter and the author of a book called 750 Standard Painting Titles, John Zinsser.
John! Yeah!
And next to John Zinsser, we have singer, the original cowboy from Village People, Randy Jones.
Randy! Yeah!
And art curator, art critic, the editor of Paper Magazine, and the author of a forthcoming book about the author of the paintings we're about to title. That would be me, Kostabi, Mark Kostabi. This guy is named Carlo McCormick. Oh, nice jacket.
Mark, I think I have the title for you on this one.
Well, let's hear it, because this painting needs
I
a
feel
title.
very confident. Hitting
Okay,
the head.
go for it. Think ahead.
Hitting the head.
Hitting the head.
Hitting the head.
You know that expression?
I thought think ahead was interesting too. Am I wrong?
Think ahead's very good, Mark.
Yeah, that's by you. Can I buy Think Ahead by Carlo McCormick for $20?
Don't contradict Mark. There we go.
Oh, please. Lights, please. On the jury, yes, the money. Daniel, the lights. There we go. Think Ahead is the title. Carlo gets the money. Okay. Now, I personally like this painting a lot. I think it's very original, even though it has a quotation from Alighiero Boetti in the background.
Can we see it?
Yeah, but it's been modified with the golden touch.
Yeah.
And the skyline, the beautiful
St. Peter.
Thank you, Lisa. The skyline of our favorite place, right, Lisa?
St. Peter's.
Rome, where I'm coming to you from live.
From live.
And this hovering figure, Randy, look at that muscular male figure hovering above Rome. Randy or John, do we have titles for this picture? That
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes. What would that be?
Roar for Roger.
That's a good one.
Roar for Roger. That's got to be one of the best titles offered on this TV show of all time, right? Roar
pretty
for
good.
Roger.
Roar for Roger.
Roar, as in R-O-A-R, for Roger.
Yes. Yes.
But look, people
Oh,
are
it's a
already
40,
voting.
Mark.
Can I buy Roar for Roger by
It's a
Randy
40.
Jones for $20?
Fast
Awesome.
$40 to Randy Jones for Roar for Roger. Now, Randy,
Yes.
excuse my naivete, but is there a backstory to that title that you can share
No,
with us
because-
so that at least I would understand?
I didn't when I saw it at a distance, I didn't see anything but the R's, and I thought roar, and then when you talked about a muscular guy,
You thought of Roger.
I thought of Roger.
Is Roger anybody you know?
No, I thought it was
Sounds
no.
like the name of a muscular guy, right?
Yeah, it does. It's Roger.
I hear you. Behold, oh, well, this is the opposite kind of painting, although there is a levitating figure in this one, too. In this case, an angel with wings, a female angel. Paul Kostabi is calling me. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Are you in Italy? Oh, it's Heidi using Paul's phone, yeah.
This is
You're mad because they lost your luggage?
Oh no!
Heidi.
Hey, Heidi, I need to talk to you in a half an hour because I'm taping the game show right now.
We miss you, Heidi.
That's okay. Okay, and the next painting, it deals with the current painting, the mother and child. Do we have a title for this? John Zinsser or Randy Jones? Carlo.
Mark, how about ascension and discontent?
Well, where's the discontentedness in the picture?
Well,
that would be Heidi and Paul losing the luggage in Rome, but that's not what the painting's about.
Child.
I immediately saw tension between the mother and child. Usually you have
Yeah.
an idyllic, nurturing situation, but here
Okay.
I see the ascension causing more of a psychic disturbance.
A psychic disturbance. I agree. Randy, do you have a title?
Yeah.
What would that be?
I want that.
I know, she wants that bigger halo that Mom has.
Yeah.
Carlo, what's your title for this painting with the gilding?
Well, it's named after actually an arcane religious cult, but the Golden Dawn.
Okay,
Well,
can I
maybe this is
buy The
better. Why don't you
Golden
get-
Dawn by
Golden
Carlo
Dawn.
McCormick for $20? Yes, the money goes to Carlo for The Golden Dawn. And let's look at this painting featuring an evening scene. Not a dawn scene. Not a twilight scene. This is late at night. The woman wants some cash, so she goes up to the human cash machine, punches in her pin, and out comes the green.
Is that a poodle?
And she's got a poodle. Yes, Randy, she's got a poodle. He's chained to a ball, the ball and chain. And any titles to propose?
I would do it from the feminine perspective. I would call it Mr. Right.
Pretty good. Don or Randy, can you top Mr. Right?
How about fulfilling station?
Oh. Yeah. Can I buy
Station.
Fulfilling Station by genius John Zinsser? $40, John Zinsser. Not a single objection. You convinced every single person in New York City that, speaking of fulfillment, these two people are running in the opposite direction, but also into each other, becoming intertwined.
Well, this
Symmetry?
This could apply to the activity or the conflict within one person, like a bipolar situation where people are conflicted which way to go.
Okay, that's good analysis.
Just because of the alliteration. Tournament of Triapsis.
What does triapsis mean?
I don't know, maybe I made it up. But that's what we're supposed to do, right? Tournament of
John,
Triapsis.
do you know what triapsis means?
Triapsis means three, and if there's two people that are hitting each other, but they're not each other individual anymore, they create a third.
Okay, the third mind. Tournament of triapsis. Can I buy that for $20? Yes, the money goes to Randy Jones for Tournament of Triapsis. Oh, talk about triapsis. Look at this dog-eat-dog situation. It's a hostile takeover being examined by another corporation, and the red line is going down.
The red lion?
No, the red line.
Oh, the red line
yeah.
on the graph. Economic indicator in the upper left.
Or general
Okay.
desperate times for desperate measures.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
I got a title.
What is that, Randy?
Eat the rich.
Eat the rich?
Eat the rich.
Okay, eat the rich. And what do you have, John Zinsser or Carlo?
I have leveraged tryout.
Randy, your title was?
Eat the rich.
Eat the Rich by Randy Jones. Can I buy that for $20? Wow, they like it. Just in case, let's vote on John's title too.
Mine was
John?
leveraged tryout.
Leveraged Tryout by John Zinsser. I'm going to buy Eat the Rich by Randy Jones.
More room.
Okay. Hey, Randy, before we title this picture,
Yes.
what's going on with you these days? Are you enjoying life in New York?
Oh, yes, yes. And I have a new book, Mark. It's called Macho Man, the Disco Era. It's a book about the history of human rights movement coupled with the changes that happened in the disco era.
Excellent. And Randy, did you write that book?
I did, with Mark Bigo.
And he's a fabulous person, Randy. He's
Yes, he's
friend
done
of
about-
mine too, and he's been on this game
Yes.
show supplied him many times, and I wish we could have him back, but he doesn't live in New York anymore. We see him on television all the time being interviewed about celebrities,
That's
right?
right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now, let's look at this painting of an angel
Yes.
in a dramatic pose.
So I'd like to offer some analysis.
Please.
It seems to me that this angel is in a sort of existential dilemma. He doesn't know if he wants, or she doesn't really know whether they want to be an angel.
Yeah, that's good analysis, Simon.
It doesn't really
That's
look.
like you in the old days.
Based on Simon's analysis, I'm going to say a mortal decision.
Let's vote on that. Can I buy A Mortal Decision by John Zinsser, inspired by Simon Rigo, for $20? Yes, $20 goes to John Zinsser for A Mortal Decision. Thank you. Speaking about mortal decisions, these two mortals have decided to text other people while they're having sex.
Wow.
Yeah. Mark,
Yes.
bedroom secrets.
Bedroom Secret. Good title. I like it very much, but I'm really intrigued to see what John and Randy have to offer as well. Yeah.
Full mailbox.
And how are you going to spell male here? M-A-L-E or M-A-I-L?
It's a full female box.
I was just going to stick with the traditional spelling.
Okay, full mailbox. Can I buy full mailbox by John Zinsser for $20? The money goes to John Zinsser for full mailbox. Colorful and beautiful. And it's a mother and child with some ambiguous biomorphic shapes behind them that are in fact very colorful.
Mark, I got one you're really not going to like.
Are you so sure about that?
I'd like to call it the burp.
The birth. Oh, as in burp. You know, Carlo, you're actually right. I'm not so crazy about
I knew
that.
that. I'll try to do better. I'll think about it while they come up with better ones.
Lisa, you know our friend Lavinia Filippi.
Yes.
She's here in Rome, and, you know, we've been going to a lot of parties. I've been seeing her at parties with various people. When she found out Carlo McCormick was going to be on the game show, and that he's writing a book about Costabi, Lavinia said, he's my favorite. His titles are the most poetic. He's my favorite title as contestant. He's so poetic.
She never heard the burp.
We won't show her this episode. Okay, back to titling this picture. John Zinsser has had plenty of time to think about this arguably abstract painting, at least in the background.
That may explain why I'm so beguiled and vexed by it.
Can you believe the guy talks like that?
Yes, I can.
Great. So we're going to come back to you, right? Because you're beguiled and vexed,
No,
right?
I have one. I'm going to say the color of touch.
That's
That's nice.
very beautiful. Very nice. Okay, Randy Jones, what do we got?
The Rainbow's Embrace.
The Rainbow's Embrace. And Carlo, do we have a title from you?
Yeah. Form fitting. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Form fitting.
Let's vote on John's title first. Possibly fast, because I at least thought it was fantastic. Can you repeat it, John?
Certainly. My title was The Color of Touch.
The Color of Touch it is. For $20, I'm buying that. Okay. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Now, Lisa, was it you who said, "Oh my God"?
I said it before. I will say it again looking at this one. Oh my God.
Well, you know, do you like this painting, Lisa?
I don't know if I'd have it in my bedroom or my living room.
Well, listen, you know, this painting was my first attempt at getting into the Visible Vagina show at the Francis M. Nauman
This
Gallery,
sure is
but it was
visible.
rejected. It was rejected
Yeah.
because there wasn't enough vagina.
There wasn't enough?
What?
Yes.
This is
No, he
pretty,
wanted a painting of only a vagina.
It was
And that's
rejected
how
because it
we
didn't have a
got
great
the other
title
painting
yet.
we titled in last weekend, which was called by Patrick Grant, I Never Forget a Face.
Yeah,
He wanted
yeah.
only a vagina, and he wanted color.
Wow.
Mark, birthday greetings.
Birthday greeting. That's pretty good. Who said that?
Louis.
Louis.
Louis has been doing pretty good lately. Let's see if New York City agrees. Can I buy Birthday Greeting by Louis Fleck
Okay.
for $50?
No, it's 20. It's 20.
No, it's a 50.
No, this is 50. I'm going to buy it. $50 to Louis Fleck for Birthday Greeting. Great. Restaurant.
Randy's got one right off the bat.
I mean,
Well,
it's,
okay,
not
off the bat, Randy.
it's not an emoticon, but WTF.
What does that mean?
What the
What's
fuck?
that mean?
Oh.
That's a little irreverent for Mark
I know it
seriousness.
is.
Just the English language.
It's not really my taste, Carlo.
I
No, I
know,
know.
not really.
Wow. Here, this is a personal caricature,
Oh.
Carlo.
Oh, these
Oh
are
my
great.
goodness.
Yeah,
All
oh, you have to
right.
see these.
Mark, can you do close-ups of these?
Oh my.
Wow.
We've got John Zinser's here.
Three.
Hey, that's a
even-
self-portrait, right?
And Mark, even better,
who
but
did those
between
drawings?
tapings.
John, this guy did it.
There he is.
Oh, who
He
did
Who's
it?
that guy?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Take
Thank
out,
you,
take
man.
this cake, take
Those
it
are
back,
great.
take it back.
Awesome.
Plate of honor.
What are we going to title this picture? The mother and child with the angel, with the tower alluding to industry in the background.
The pillar still stood.
Okay. Randy and Carlo, do you have one too?
You know, the color blue was very expensive. It was made out of lapis, and always the Madonna is wearing a blue robe in every medieval and Renaissance painting because it was the most expensive color. So here you have her finally in a blue robe. That's just a...
The lapis of luxury.
Okay, now calm down, everybody.
That's a winner.
Sometimes we have to curb our enthusiasm and not reward a momentary pun. Can I buy the Lapis of Luxury by Randy Jones for $20? Look at that. $40 to Randy Jones. $40 for the Lapis of Luxury. Just wanted to be sure. You have to pick up the pace really fast. There are urgent paintings that need to be titled. And, oh, look at this. Painter painting the painting while the painting is painting the painter.
Wow.
And look who that's an homage to in the left, Randy.
Randy.
I know, I was thinking that was your
That's
hat.
you, Randy.
Oh, it is.
You as an easel.
Oh, yes.
Mark, you know,
What do I know, Carlo?
well, when you're shown on the screen, there's this on the monitor here. There's this odd effect where we get you twice. So I would call after that effect picture in picture.
Picture in picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that little picture in picture too. It's a nice effect. Okay, that's pretty good. Notice that it's a black and white painting, but there's a little color in it. All the color is in the art supplies, the paint and the things that got painted. So there's a little Harold and the Purple Crayon-ish thing going on here, or a... That's what this painting is like. So do we have a title? John Zinsser, It's a Black and White World.
How about How the West Was Won?
Well, Randy would know that too, but do you have a title, Randy?
Yeah, two colored hats.
I have one.
Ninette, the blonde.
Yeah, process painting.
Process painting. Any others?
Here.
Simon.
Mutual Admiration Society.
It's not bad.
How about just mutual admiration, Simon?
That's good enough for me.
Let's try Mutual Admiration by Simon Sirigo. Is that worth $20?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the money goes to Simon Sirigo for Mutual Admiration. That woman bending over again, this time in a metaphysical milieu inspired by...
Carlo.
Yeah. Any titles?
Yeah.
Randy, John, or
Yeah.
Carlo?
It looks, I was immediately struck, it looks like the big grass court at Wimbledon. I'd call it the Wimbledon wiggle, because she has all of these things, the triangles and this little bar here, and they almost look like fantasy sports equipment, like they could be used for batting stuff or
Croquet.
like croquet.
Randy, do you actually think that you're going to convince us to buy the Wimbledon Wiggle?
No, but I'm just explaining the process.
Carlo and John, what do we got?
Well, to me, like all the Kiriko touches look like a support kind of structure. So and then of course you got the self-reflection going on. So I'd call it self-sustaining fantasy.
That's interesting. John, do you have something interesting also? Maybe even better?
I hope so. How about Angles of Inquiry?
Can I buy Angles of Inquiry by John Zinsser for $20? Look at that. $40 to John Zinsser. All green. A sea of green. A sea of green. What a change of pace. Look at this moody black and white scene of two pseudo-lovers texting for the greener grass in their black and white world. Any titles?
Yes.
Let's hear 'em.
It's a takeoff on a Alfred Hitchcock movie, Strangers on a Text.
Instead of on a
Strangers on a text. That's
Instead
good,
of-
Carlo, right?
Instead of Strangers on a Train.
Yeah.
Strangers on a text.
On
You
a
like that,
text.
Carlo?
I kind of like it. It's
Oh, you got something better. What's yours?
I think it's better. It's something which parents talk about a lot. Screen time.
That's safe text.
Deep, deep, deep. John, we've got two good titles, in my opinion. You have something even better.
How about Tender Context?
Can I buy Tender Context by John Zinsser for $20? Possibly. Randy, you said Strangers on a Text, right?
Strangers on a Text.
Yeah, I like it. Let's see if New York likes it. Can I buy Strangers on a Text? Clearly, that is the winner. The money goes to Randy Jones for Strangers on a Text. Inspired by Alfred Hitchcock. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a sound effect. Because this painting makes me ooh and ah.
I got it.
Simon, what's your observation?
I have
What's
a
your
title.
analysis?
Well, she's
Right.
being obviously in awe, and if it was considered a religious painting, she would be in awe of the glory of God, because it's too bright. You can't look at the face of God. But my title would be Dark Light.
Dark light. That's not bad. Let's also, speaking of light, let's consider the luminaries.
The Glare of History.
That's great. John, Randy or Carlo. Anything even better?
Before the Sublime.
That's great too.
Yeah.
We've got a real competition here. Randy, can you top one of them? Or both of them?
The Brilliance.
Yeah.
The Brilliance?
The Brilliance.
Those are all good.
That's not bad too. That could win. But let's vote on Carlo's first. Carlo, could you repeat your title, please?
Before the Sublime.
Before the Sublime, right?
Yep.
Can we buy that for $20? I don't think so. John, I'm going to jump over to John Zinsser. Your title was?
My title was The Glare of History.
The Glare of History by John Zinsser. Is that worth $20? Probably, just in case. There's 4 objectors. Randy, your title was?
The Brilliance.
Can I buy that for $20? John Zinsser gets the money for the Glare of History. Oh,
Oh, sad.
sitting on a second. And Patrick Grant just played those 2 notes, right? That would be D and E, right, Patrick?
D and E.
D and E. What does that sound like, Patrick? While we have Randy Jones here, I'm dying to ask Randy Jones this question, okay?
Okay.
Now, you're part of global history for having sung YMCA in the Village People. And that song is still happening.
Yes.
They play it at Yankee Stadium every time there's a game, right?
Top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th. And sometimes you go to those Yankees games, right?
About 6 each year, yeah.
And is your presence there acknowledged?
Oh, yeah, they put me on the Jumbotron.
Wow.
They put you on the Jumbotron. And what's it like? I haven't seen it, but I heard about this. What goes on when they put you on the Jumbotron?
You want me to show you some pictures of it?
Yeah, you got it with you?
Yeah.
So the entire Yankee Stadium is singing along that song that you're responsible for making it enter into the history of pop culture. Get a close-up of that, Miguel. Okay, that's Randy Jones on the Jumbotron in Yankee Stadium. Now, okay. Now we all know what goes on with our central luminary. All right, let's title this painting.
How about perfect second?
Perfect second. That's yours, John?
No,
No, that
that's
was
an
good.
interloper.
That's good.
Second thoughts.
It's ironic.
Second thoughts is good.
Second thoughts is brilliant. Who said that?
It's a piano player, of course, Patrick.
Patrick Grant is offering second thoughts. Can I buy that for $20?
Second thoughts is good.
That's a winner.
Money goes to Patrick Grant for second thoughts.